Pantoufleee! Hello everyone, Pantoufleee here today concerning a new in-shop video, and today we're going to talk about the badge, which just hit the shop for two different offers. The first one being a 20,000 gold offer in which you can get the badger, and one another where you can have the badger plus the legendary camouflage, the legendary attachment, and the 9 equipment unlocked, which is pretty nice, and that's the one I chose. So what do you need to know about the badger? It's the tier 10 tank destroyer, and it's British, and of course it's a collector. But don't worry, it's a collector, but it still does the same amount of credits as a premium tank, which is quite nice from Wargaming on this one, because I truly love playing my badger, and knowing it makes credits makes it even better. But still, what do you need to know about this tank? I spent my afternoon playing this tank, and I arrived at a great conclusion, I think. What you need with this tank is a team. This tank is team dependent because your mobility really sucks. You have a great gun with a great gun depression, you have a great armor, but of course the mobility is horrible, which makes it really team dependent, because if you're alone, for example, pretty much every tank in the game, even a mouse, can try to circle you. So therefore, when you're playing with your badger, it's imperative that you stay with your team. For example, here on this map, I went to the top of the hill because I'm not alone and I can use my gun depression. Here on this position, I'm impenetrable by anything as long as I don't show my weak spot, which is my lower plate. And as you can see here, the great gun depression working as well. We went for shots straight on the Yak Tiger. Now I'm gonna maybe come back because, as you can see, there is the 50V, but I can really still show my my upper part of the tank. It's impossible to penetrate it at this angle. Even a Yak Tiger with a gold shells can't go through. So yeah, really team dependent. That's why I would recommend this tank only to pros. Why? Because I think mostly pros, or not necessarily pros, but at least you need to really have a big background on how to play turretless TDs. For example, if you have the T110E3 and you have good stat with the T110E3, I would say the badger plays pretty much the same as the T110E3. Here I went for an HE on the Leo, but I shouldn't have. And here I'm gonna get wrecked. You're gonna see the problem with this tank when you show your lower plate, and of course when you're alone. Here, if I didn't have my team behind, the Leo one would have been able to just wreck my hull from the back, because I wouldn't have been able to go around to kill him, because with my mobility it's nearly impossible. Now we go for the Yak Tiger. With our great reload time, we finish him off, and now we only have to deal with the 100. So, can we maybe sneak a shot? And as you can see, even here, without being angled, the E100 can't penetrate my upper plate. If he went with gold here, I think he would have killed me, but anyway, he didn't, so that's great news for us. And yeah, I was saying it's really important when you play this tank to know what you're doing, to really don't go in open spaces. It's really important. Never go in open spaces, and always stick with your team. If you do that, I think you are gonna do great in the badge. Pretty much at the moment, I struggle a bit with the tank because my average damage is only 3.1k, but I think I should maybe improve that, knowing how to play the tank right now. And 5.5k damage, an ace tanker, high caliber metal, of course the steel wall, and you're gonna get a lot of steel wall with this tank. So yeah, honestly for me the tank is great. Is the offer worth it? It depends. I would say it depends on how much you're willing to pay for a virtual tank, but for me it's worth it. I'm gonna leave you here. Don't forget, you're not here to be better, but to be the best, and see you tonight in stream.